Ella's 18th birthday. This is what I did for her today. This is from her birth, different things that she had from her birth. So there's her first hospital picture, her baby sister shirt, this outfit she came home from the hospital in. These are just different outfits she wore while she was in the hospital. A newborn diaper. Kettering had like an online congratulations paper, or you can say congratulations online, and then I just printed it off and everybody's saying congratulations. And then this was a paper that Becca had done in school. It says, this week I'm having a baby sister, number 3, so that was cute. And here's, you can tell things are stained. They've been in, anyhow, here's some cherry pants. There's a picture of her wearing them. And then here's her brown polka dot dress. There's a picture of her wearing that. And then here's a dress that Mimi had made for Morgan. And there's a picture of Ella in it. And then Mimi had actually made that for her. It's a pillowcase. And that was this pink blanket was her nursery. And then down here is just some different pictures. Becca and Carson actually went to a big sister, big brother class, and they made little onesies in that class. And then here's just some pictures. The blanket that she had in the hospital, and that was her favorite blanket that she had. There's just a picture of her and Carson. And she came home from the hospital. And then over here is her first birthday. Her first birthday theme was it was at Chuck E. Cheese. There's her first birthday invitation, and then her shirt that she wore at her party. And then just there's pictures from her party, her cards. And then here's just some pictures from her first year. This is her Easter outfit from 2009. This is the dress she was wearing when she took her first steps. And actually that picture right here, that picture is her actually taking her first steps. So that's kind of a cool one. There's her Christmas shirt she wore. This is just a dress she wore. And then here's just some other little pictures of her when she was little. Oh, that's when she wrote on the wall. There's her little pink shoes. There's a picture of her with my mama at her first birthday party. And then over here's her second birthday, was the circus theme. So here's just different stuff from her birthday party there. And this is just different pictures from circuses throughout the years. This is her Easter dress that year. The picture that she colored for Grandma Robin, and she's actually wearing that dress. And then here's just some different pictures of the year. Here's this outfit. I actually made that for Becca, and she's wearing it. And then here's this dress. There's that. And then here's a blanket. Here's a blanket of Mimi made her. Picture of her with Mimi. Pictures of this. That was her second birthday. Third birthday was Dora. This is pictures of her third birthday party. And her cake that she had. There's Dora, the cake. Here's her ladybug outfit. She loved it. Here's pictures of her wearing it. And she has the dog dressed up in the doll dress. And then here is Turner Family Vacation shirts that we all wore. And there she is wearing that. And then this is just different stuff throughout. There's a little letter that my niece Morgan wrote for all the cousins, and so I just saved that and kept it. And here's her bringing picture or flowers in. Okay, that's third year. And then fourth was Justin Bieber. So there's Justin Bieber party. pictures of that. There's the invitation. Here's one of her dresses that she loved. There's pictures of her wearing it, her and her daddy. And then here's this dress, one of my faves. As you can tell, I dressed her in it a lot. And there's just different pictures. And then here's, this one's my actual favorite of all time. Actually 4th of July, but I love that one. That one's so cute. Just different pictures of her throughout that year. And that one's funny too. And here's her favorite boots. She loved just different pictures of her and her boots. And then there she is, she cut her hair. So there's that picture. And then 5th birthday was Minnie Mouse. And there's pictures of that birthday party. And then her tea party dress. We had tea parties and I had a dress up. And then here's just different pictures of that. Here's her note from Mimi. And then night before kindergarten book that she got from school, from open house, or kindergarten orientation, I guess. And then let's see, more pictures, flowers, and then 5, and then over here is Hello Kitty. All the pictures from her Hello Kitty party. And then we have just different dresses that she wore. I actually made that dress, and for Becca, and then she wore it after Becca did. And then that dress, here's some more dresses. And then we come over here, and here's her pajamas that she wore, pictures of that. This dress, one of my favorites. 7 was Frozen. And this is my favorite. Here is an All About Me, and she put, what do you want to be when you grow up? And she said, a vet. And she was 7. She wanted to be a vet when she was 7. And then something that she was going to work on was her footwork for soccer. That was cute. And then these are different pictures of clothes she wore. This was her Thanksgiving dress, her cheer uniform. And then this behind this 7 it's a shirt she got on vacation from a place called Ella's when we were in Oak Island. And then here, more little dresses. And this is her Frozen party that she had at Magic Castle. And then here's a little note she wrote to Mimi. It said, Becca said, I can go with you. Becca is the best sister in the world. Okay, so that was 7. Yeah. Then we come back around here to 8 is Shopkins. Yeah, Shopkins, she had it at the bowling alley. Different pictures. Miss Ely. And then 9 was emojis. 9 was an emoji party, and so I don't see, there are pictures in there somewhere for 9th birthday, but it had the poop emoji cake. And then here's 4th grade. Yeah, 4th grade, and this is just different things. Here's flowers that Pawpaw had brought her to Grandparents' Day. We kept those. Luke Combs shirt. She went to Luke Combs concert with Kendall. And here comes her unicorn collection for her unicorn party. This balloon is actually the exact same balloon from her party. I found it on Amazon, got the exact same one. Here's the cake from her party. Here's her 11th birthday. She just had like no real theme, but we just did like a donuts kind of thing. And then here's all of these pictures. And here are those balloons. And then pictures with Kindle. And then 12th birthday is over here. 12th birthday was, oh, that was coronavirus year. So that's, she did the escape room. Oh, yeah. So then there's pictures of her and Bella and her friends at school. And then 13, they went skating. It was a glow skating party. So here's just some different pictures. 13 balloons, skate balloon, and then just different happenings of there. And then 14th birthday was Dylan Scott concert. Put your ball cap on, we're going to see Dylan Scott. So we did the meet and greet. She got to meet him and get his autograph. Pictures of that. 15 is when she had a glow party in the barn. They're kind of hidden. And then we went to Disney for spring break, so we kind of didn't really do much for that. So 15th, and then 16th birthday, she got her car. So there's the balloons. And then all of her friend pics. There's her car, homecoming, poop fairies, sports, and then 17th was last year. And then these pictures of her from school. And then these are just pictures of her and her friends from this year. And then this is her 18th birthday setup. And then kiss your childhood goodbye.